Competitions in Big Brother are a massive part of the game. Whether it's the HOH, the veto, the blockbuster, a twist challenge, a competition for a power, or even a stupid puzzle that evicts you from the game if you can't finish it. There are a ton of competitions that happen throughout a season of Big Brother, and with anywhere from 2 to 17 players fighting for the safety and power that comes with a challenge win, it can be hard to win even a single competition, let alone multiple. However, there are those that have risen above the rest and proven that not only can they win competitions, they can dominate them. Throughout Big Brother history, there have been a ton of players, but today I will be going through who I believe are the 50 best challenge competitors of all time. Wait, hold on. I'm getting breaking news from the guys upstairs. Okay, as it turns out, this is not actually a top 50. It's a top 55. You see, this video here is a compilation of a series I made a couple months ago, where I did, in fact, go through the top 50 competitors. However, I filmed that during the airing of Big Brother 27, and because there were some competitors on the season who weren't quite done racking up wins, I wanted to wait until the season was finished and all their stats were finalized before I added them to the list. Now that the season is over, I have gone in and done all the math. And as it turns out, there are 5 players who made the cut and have been added to this video. Well, sort of. But you'll find out what that means very shortly. Consider subscribing to the channel or liking the video, otherwise I'm gonna send you into the maze competition. And without further ado, here are the 50 best Big Brother competitors of all time.
Ian knocked out Shane. This kid just secured himself in the final 4, and he's gonna do well there. We've got trouble, and it's named Ian.
Now, I know I just said without further ado, but I do actually have a little more ado in store for you. When it comes to this list, I have a lot of things to say, but if you don't care about the nitty-gritty details and what I actually consider to be a competition, then you can just skip to this timestamp here. Okay. First off, I have added in the stipulation that you need to have won at least 5 competitions in order to make this list, because win percentage is a big factor that I used in determining placements, and if I included someone like, say, Heisem from Big Brother 25, well, he would have like a 75% win rate, which blows everyone else on this list out of the water. But he only played in 4 competitions, and I need a little more data than that. So honorable mentions can go to Hardy, Jace, Jesse, Christian, Heisem, Evil Dick, Michelle, and Britney for being great competitors, but not quite hitting the 5-win mark. Next thing. I'm making it clear right now that what constitutes as a competition win is up to my discretion. For the most part, if you win something with any sort of game/power implications, even if you didn't do much, I'm counting it as a win. Winning one part of the final HOH will be worth half a win. Getting first place in the Yankee Swap Challenge but not taking the veto will also be worth half a win. Winning a competition but eventually being dethroned due to a power or the Battle of the Block will still count as a win because you still won the competition. Winning a challenge where you literally did nothing, like Caleb sitting out of the Battle of the Block, but still winning because Frankie did it by himself, will not count as a win. However, trying to throw a competition but winning it anyways will still count. Luxury competitions will not be included, with like 1 or 2 exceptions. Next, I am including wins on Over the Top and Reindeer games, but I'm not including Celebrity Big Brother, mostly because I just didn't feel like it, sorry. And lastly, my criteria for how I rank these players is that I do very much value having a high win percentage, but I also like to see a wide array of skills displayed rather than just winning the same type of competition over and over again. I do also, of course, consider how many competitions a player has won, as well as the level of difficulty that that player faced in the challenges, among other things too. So if you disagree with any of my placements or with anything that I say, I don't really know what to tell you. Okay, now, actually without further ado, let's start things off.
49 pounds! Oh my God! Jay has won
Okay, so I know I already gave my list of honorable mentions, but I have one more that I felt deserved a bit more of an explanation. So, at our number 51 spot, I guess, I have Lauren from Big Brother 27. Lauren won 2 HOHs, 1 veto, 1 blockbuster, and then had some shenanigans that made me question if she was eligible for this list or not, giving her 4.5-ish wins out of 17 comps played for a win rate of 26.74%. Lauren was a quiet comp demon on Big Brother 27, winning an early quiz HOH, then winning OTEP 2 weeks later, then surviving and winning the White Locust hamster wheel competition, and then closing things out by winning the final blockbuster of the season against the 2 scariest blockbuster competitors. The level of difficulty behind Lauren's wins is quite high. I would argue that all of her wins came from some tough competitions, with the exception of maybe OTEV, but my point is that Lauren wasn't winning easy-peasy crapshoots. She was winning difficult challenges. However, Lauren clearly doesn't meet my 5-win quota, which is why she's an honorable mention. But even that's not super black and white. I think we can all agree that Lauren has 4 definite comp wins. But it's that pesky White Locust round that messes everything up. I made the decision that if you played in and survived the hamster wheel challenge on this season, then it counts as half a win, as you didn't need to place first in order to get your safety. However, Lauren did place first, and that is what gave her the final 8 HOH. So, does that count as her winning safety at the final 9 and winning an HOH at the final 8? I personally didn't think so I just decided to give her 1 win overall, because it was just 1 competition that just so happened to give her safety in 2 different rounds. But as I was thinking about that, I remembered that Lauren also practically won BB Comics later that week, but because she didn't actually want to win, she instead just stood by the buzzer and waited to clock in until a bunch of time had passed, which allowed for Morgan to win instead. Now, for the rest of this list, I do not consider a throne challenge to be a win in any sort of way. But this is like one of the clearest examples of someone having practically won a competition and just choosing to not actually take the win. So, to stay consistent, I'm not going to count it towards her total, but I think that Lauren had enough wacky stuff going on with her challenge record that I felt inclined to give her an honorable mention. For those that are curious, had Lauren buzzed in when she finished BB Comics and had won that challenge, then she would have landed at around the number 25 spot, which maybe goes to show you that you shouldn't take anything on this list too seriously, because the difference between being in the top 25 and not even being eligible for this list is like 30 seconds of standing around.
It's true. Congratulations, Lauren!
Adrian and Zay.
Good job, girls!
Congratulations, Lauren.
Oh my God, wait.
Lauren, you are the new head of household.
Lauren, congratulations!
Do I want to win this comp? I don't know. Sure.
13 minutes and 3 seconds is Lauren. 12 minutes and 34 seconds is Morgan.
Kicking off this list, the 50th best competitor in Big Brother history is Britney Haynes from Big Brother 12, 14, and Reindeer Games. Britney racked up 1 HOH, 3 vetoes, and 3 wins on Reindeer Games to bring her up to a total of 7 wins across 39 competitions, giving her a 17.95% win rate. Britney came out of the gates swinging in Big Brother 12, winning 3 of the first 5 vetoes, and then winning an HOH a couple weeks later for good measure. Unfortunately, she didn't see any competitive success on Big Brother 14, but she was able to bring it back around once she returned for Reindeer Games, winning the first Naughty and Nice Challenge, the second Jingle Bell Brawl, and the third Santa Showdown.
I'm out.
Your time was 52 minutes and 28 seconds. You are the winner of the Golden Power of Veto.
Congratulations, Britney. You have won the power of veto. 15 seconds left. You knocked down all 10 pins, which means you are the holder of the power of veto.
I am veto royalty.
True. Congratulations, Britney. You're the new HOH.
DJ Scrooge's favorite song is Up on the Housetop.
Congratulations, Britney.
There you go. There you go.
Good,
Hit
good,
that buzzer.
good,
Hit
go,
that buzzer.
go.
Hit that buzzer.
Let's go.
Go, go, go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. I don't believe I did that. I can't believe I did it.
Coming in as the 49th best competitor, we have our first, somewhat controversial one, and that's Christmas Abbott from Big Brother 19 and 22. Across her 2 seasons, Christmas won 3 HOHs, 2 vetoes, 1 safety suite, and 1 power from the BB basement to give her a total of 7 wins across 37 competitions, or an 18.92% win rate. Although 2 of Christmas's HOH wins came from her doing literally nothing, it is worth noting that she was also held back from potentially winning more comps in Big Brother 19 due to her foot injury, and she did showcase a pretty solid competitive ability once she was at full health. So even with her Mickey Mouse wins, she's still probably a top 50 competitor.
That's wrong. Christmas, congratulations. Christmas is the new head of household!
Ha!
138.
Oh!
Christmas wins the Getting Tipsy Safety Suite.
That is incorrect. Congratulations, Christmas. You are the new head of household.
All 3 powers have been claimed.
It fits! I have this power finally.
Congratulations, Christmas. You have won the golden power of veto.
Congratulations to you, Chris. Fun.
Coming in as our first official Big Brother 27 edition, we have one of the most curious cases on this list, and that ends up being Kelley Jorgensen. On her season, Kelley won 1 veto, 3 blockbusters, and 1 power, giving her 5 wins out of 22 comps played for a win percentage of 22.73%. Kelley is a really interesting case because she was both a competition beast, but also not really a competition beast. If you put her in a competition that had a maximum of 3 players in it, then she was elite, as we saw her win 3 out of 5 blockbusters she played in, as well as her solo veto competition. However, in competitions where there were more than 3 players competing, Kelley had 0 wins. Even her 1 power win came in a competition where there were 4 powers up for grabs, so that was almost like a shared victory. Now, I don't normally count second place finishes towards anything on this list, but it is worth mentioning that Kelley actually came extremely close to winning like 3 HOHs, and that was enough for me to push her up a couple of spots so that she wasn't at the very bottom of the top 50. The bottom line is that Kelley was a very clutch competitor and someone that the other house guests were genuinely terrified of when it came to the blockbusters.
Congratulations, Kelley.
Jimmy, where's the thing? Yes! No, not uh-oh. Uh-oh.
8 differences. Congratulations, Kelley. Congratulations, Kelley.
Up next, at the number 48 spot, we have the only player on this list to never win an HOH comp, except if we're counting Kelley, and that's Johnny Mac from Big Brother 17, who won 4 vetoes, 1 Battle of the Block, and 1 Battle Back competition, for a total of 6 wins across 32 competitions played, giving him an 18.75% win rate. Johnny Mac was nominated a whole lot during his season, which gave him a lot of opportunities to win vetoes, and he didn't waste those opportunities. He won 3 competitions across the first 3 weeks, and then he made sure to clutch up anytime his back was against the wall. And if Steve didn't accidentally mess up his final 4 HOH tiebreaker answer, Johnny Mac could have added another win to his tally.
Congratulations, John and Becky. You guys have won the Battle of the Block.
John, that is correct.
John wins!
Buddy, how's it been? I haven't seen you in like a week.
Congratulations, John.
John, you're in!
John has earned his way back into the Big Brother house.
Yeah! Congratulations, John.
Hey, would you look at that? We already have another Big Brother 27 player. Up next, I've decided to go with good ol' Vinny Panaro. Vince won 4 HOHs, 1 blockbuster, and he survived 1 do or die challenge, which I'm counting as half a win because it did give him immunity for the round. This gave Vince 5.5 wins out of 26 comps played for a win rate of 21.15%. Although Vince has a lower win percentage than Kelley, the competitions that he won were typically against more opponents and had a larger level of difficulty, which is why I gave him the slight nod over her. He started off the season by winning a skill-based balancing HOH, and while he did then take a competitive backseat for like the next 6 weeks, he did go on a bit of a challenge streak after that. He won the wall competition at the final 11, then he won the blockbuster at the final 10, then he survived the White Locust hamster wheel at the final 9, then he won a crucial quiz HOH at the final 7, and he ended his challenge wins with a strength-based endurance HOH at the final 5. Although, he was certainly helped by Keanu dropping his pole on accident. Vince was a bit of an HOH cockroach on Big Brother 27. He just kept finding ways to win them. So, for that reason, he was able to sneak his way onto the top 50 list.
Congratulations, Vince! You have won this competition.
161 seconds. Congratulations, Vince! You are the new head of household.
All right, well, imagine winning.
I just won my fourth HOH of the season.
Up next, at the number 47 spot, I have Caleb Reynolds from Big Brother 16. Caleb won 4 HOHs, 1 Battle of the Block, and he came in first place in the Yankee Swap competition to give him 5.5 wins out of 26, or a 21.15% win rate. For as brawny as Caleb was, he showcased an ability to win pretty much every type of competition. Strength, endurance, memory, balance, patience, and even sitting out. Just kidding. I didn't include him winning the Battle of the Block with Frankie because he actively chose to not play in that one. Even still, Caleb won a lot, and I'm kind of shocked that he's this low on the list.
Congratulations, Caleb! That'll do it!
Yes, baby! Congratulations, Caleb and Victoria!
More. Congratulations, Caleb. There were 24 puzzle pieces. You are the new HOH.
Ha! Yeah. Congratulations, Caleb.
Coming in at the number 46 spot, I have Jeff Schroeder from Big Brother 11 and 13. Across his 2 seasons, Jeff won 2 HOHs and 4 vetoes, giving him 6 wins out of 30 comps played for a nice round 20% win rate. Jeff is a pretty funny case here because his competition track record was nearly identical across his 2 seasons. He won an early clutch veto when he was on the block in order to avoid eviction, and then later on in the season, he dominated a certain week, winning both the HOH and the veto, before getting evicted in the immediate following round. Maybe he was better off not winning competitions.
Jeff, your total is $10.97.
Wow.
You win the power of veto. Congratulations, Jeff. You are the new HOH.
Brayden.
Congratulations, Jeff. You have won the power of veto.
Good job. Jeff, you have won the power of veto.
Jeff is the winner.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you, Jeff.
Up next, at number 45, I have Angela Rummans from Big Brother 20. Angela won 3 HOHs and 2 vetoes across the season, for a total of 5 wins out of 22 comps, giving her a 22.73% win rate. Angela was just a solid overall competitor, winning a mix of quizzes and skill competitions across the back half of the season. Although one of her veto wins came from the Yankee Swap, where she actually placed second to last, she still had to work to make Scotty feel comfortable enough not stealing it from her. So I consider it a legitimate win. She also technically won a Night 1 comp, although that was pure luck and I just didn't include it here. But I do think that balances things out with the Yankee swap win. Regardless though, we know that she's a good competitor, and she was an easy top 50 choice.
3,722 seconds. Congratulations, Angela.
I want the veto. This is my HOH.
All right, I'll keep it.
And that means, Angela, you have won.
Party on!
Angela is the new head of household!
Got it?
Congratulations, Angela.
JC gets the point, but since that's the 7th round, congratulations, Angela, you are the new head of household.
Good job!
Alright, the next 3 players all have the exact same win count and win percentage, which I found to be pretty neat. And kicking off this little streak at number 44 is Andy Herren from Big Brother 15. Andy won 3 HOHs and 2 vetoes on his season, giving him 5 wins out of 21 comps played for a win percentage of 23.81%. The thing I like about Andy is that he always won competitions in pairs. He won his first HOH in week 7 and followed that up with the veto that week. Then at the final 4, he won both the HOH and the veto, and then he won parts 2 and 3 of the final HOH to close the season out. Andy showed that when he wanted to win, he would win, and he's an underrated competitor.
There are 874 bulbs of garlic on the cart.
Congratulations, Andy.
884 seconds, which means congratulations, Andy. You are the new HOH.
Andy, congratulations.
Thank you, Spencer. Congratulations, Andy. You win part 2.
Which makes the correct answer B, and it makes Andy the final head of household.
Up next, at the number 43 spot, I have Jason Kent from Big Brother 19. Jason won 2 HOHs and 3 vetoes, giving him 5 wins out of 21 comps played for a win percentage of 23.81%. Jason started the season slow, only winning 1 veto in the first half of the season. But then he picked it up in a big way at the end, winning 4 of the last 6 comps that he played in. Unfortunately for him, that likely played a big part in his eventual demise, but while he was on his win streak, he seemed unstoppable.
Congratulations, Jason!
Just go for another cup. Ah! Yeah, me too! Woo!
Congratulations, Jason. You are the new head of household. And the last person eliminated is Raven. That means, Jason, congratulations. You have won the power of veto.
Closing out this streak of players having the exact same win percentage, we have our second winner on the list, that being Drew Daniel from Big Brother 5. Drew won 4 HOHs and 1 veto for, you guessed it, a total of 5 wins out of 21, or a win percentage of 23.81%. Drew's specialty was definitely quizzes, as that's where he won pretty much all of his HOHs, but he also showed to do well in other types of comps too, and he even helped Diane win a veto that was used to save him at the final 5. So that's almost like another win, but I'm not actually counting that. At the time, Drew set the record for the most competition wins in a single season, so him being on this list should come as no surprise.
Higher. Congratulations, Drew. You are the new head of household.
Congratulations goes to Drew.
The correct answer is false, and as you can tell by the beaker, congratulations, Drew. You are the new head of household. After. Congratulations, Drew. You are the new head of household.
Woo! It would be Scott.
Congratulations, Drew. You are the final and most powerful head of household.
Up next, at number 41, we have another multi-time player. And that's Memphis Garrett from Big Brother 10 and 22. Memphis won 3 HOHs, 4 POVs, and 1 part of the final HOH across his 2 seasons, giving him 7.5 wins across 37 comps played for a win percentage of 20.27%. Ironically, this stat line is almost identical to one Christmas Abbott. However, the reason I have him much higher is that, in the least shady way possible, he actually earned each of his wins. Most of his comps came from an amalgamation of physical and speed challenges, but he also showcased an ability to win quizzes too. While he may not be my favorite player ever, he is admittedly a pretty darn good competitor.
Memphis, you have won the power of veto.
Yeah!
Congratulations, Memphis.
True. Congratulations, Memphis. You are the new head of household.
Congratulations, Memphis. You have won the golden power veto.
Congratulations, Memphis.
True, which means congratulations, Memphis. You are the new head of household.
Coming in as the last player in the 40s, we have quite the popular one. Ian Terry from Big Brother 14 and 22. Ian has won 4 HOHs and 2 vetoes, giving him 6 wins out of 30 for a clean 20% win rate. But all of those wins came from his first time around in Big Brother 14. Ian was a surprising comp beast on that season, winning an array of mental, physical, and skill competitions, and to this day, I believe he still has the longest streak of competition wins, where he managed to win either an HOH or a veto for 5 straight weeks, which, shockingly, no other player in the history of the show has managed to match. He couldn't quite find that same magic on Big Brother 22, but his run on Big Brother 14 cements him as one of the show's most clutch competitors.
419 seconds. Congratulations, Ian. You are the new head of household.
What?
City, baby!
He got it.
All right, congrats, Ian.
Yep. Thanks, Sanders. Thank you, Frank.
You got it, Bubba.
Congrats, man.
And it looks like Ian is seconds away. Congratulations, Ian.
Ian, your ball landed in day 32. Congratulations, you're the new HOH, buddy. Congratulations, Ian. You won the 6 minutes and 4 seconds.
The correct answer, A. Ian, congratulations. You are the final head of household.
Kicking off the 30s, we have a player that many might not expect to be on this list, and that's Taylor Hale from Big Brother 24 and Reindeer Games. Taylor won 2 HOHs on season 24, but amassed 5 comp wins on Reindeer Games, giving her 7 wins out of 34 competitions played for a win rate of 20.59%. Taylor has exhibited an immensely diverse competitive palette. We saw her win an endurance comp and a quiz on her original season, and then she won every comp imaginable on Reindeer Games. A riddle, a balancing challenge, a puzzle, a food challenge, and even a dual win against Frankie, who we will talk about much, much later. I bet if Taylor played on a season that wasn't Big Brother 24, she would probably have many more wins. But 7 total wins is nothing to scoff at.
1,404 seconds. Congratulations, Taylor. You are the new head of household.
You're doing amazing.
Bring it,
Run.
Go.
You are too clingy.
Congrats! You have earned the naughty and nice power.
Here.
Congratulations, Taylor and Frankie!
Fish fillet. Congratulations, Taylor.
I didn't realize this when I first put this list together, but we actually had a little streak of winners here. And this streak is capped off with Mike Boogie from Big Brother 2, 7, and 14. Across his 3 seasons, Boogie won 4 HOHs, 1 veto, 1 coaches competition, and 1 power comp for a total of 7 wins across 31 competitions, or a 22.58 win percentage. Boogie was never really a physical competitor, winning just 1 competition that was actively physical. But he is a legitimately underrated mental threat. He won a bunch of competitions that involved mental puzzle solving and memorization, and he often did so against some pretty tough opponents. Boogie should have had a second coaches competition win on here too, but he was a big idiot and eliminated himself at the very last second. Despite that though, he amassed more than enough wins across his extended career in order to earn a place on this list.
It's hot out there, we'll chill in the sun. Pick me or her, we're still gonna have fun.
Congratulations, Mike. You're head of the household.
Mike.
Chopping block.
Chopping block is correct.
It's a wrap!
That's what I'm talking about!
Mike Boogie's in the building!
My official guess is you reap what you sow.
Congratulations. You were the first house guest to answer correctly.
Yes!
Oh. Congratulations, Mike. You're the new head of household.
Day 34. That makes you, Mike Boogie, the new HOH.
Yes.
345. Mike wins.
Oh my God.
The correct answer is B. Congratulations, Mike. You are the final head of household.
That's for you, Will.
Got it. You got
it. Any questions? Any questions?
From this point forward, we have a pretty sizable jump in win percentages, so consider this a natural break point in the list, with the gap being pretty sizable between this player and Mike Boogie. Kicking off this next section, at the number 37 spot, I have McCrae Olsen from Big Brother 15. McCrae won 2 HOHs and 3 vetoes on his season, giving him 5 wins out of 19 for a win percentage of 26.32%. McCrae started off the season hot, winning a pretty brutal endurance HOH followed by the spelling veto in order to give him 2 wins right off the bat. He then took a back seat from the competing before showing up in the clutch at the tail end of the season, winning 3 physical comps in his last 3 weeks in order to extend his life in the game. McCrae was a stellar competitor that came close to winning even more comps, but even without that, he was still good enough to land at number 37.
Yeah. Come on!
Congratulations, McCrae.
The word I spelled was delivery.
You have won the power of veto.
Congratulations, McCrae.
McCrae is back with his second. Congratulations, McCrae.
Congratulations, McCrae.
Coming in at the number 36 spot, we have a player that I bet a lot of you don't remember as a legitimate comp threat, and that's Liz Nolan from Big Brother 17. Liz won 3 HOHs, 1 POV, and 1 Battle of the Block on her season, giving her 5 wins across 18 challenges for a win percentage of 27.78%. Because Liz was secretly switching out with Julia across the first 5 weeks, she herself didn't actually play in that many comps, but when she did, she made it count. Like when she won the Week 4 HOH and the Week 5 Battle of the Block, by herself, might I add. She then added to her impressive start by racking up 2 more mental wins and an OTEV to solidify her status as a competitor. Liz is likely forgotten as a good challenge beast due to being surrounded by some other players that we'll talk about pretty soon. But don't get it twisted. Liz was legit.
False. And a big congratulations to Liz and Shelly. You're the only 2 to get that right.
Come on, come on! Come on, James.
Congratulations, James and Liz!
Congratulations, Liz. You are the new head of household.
I have brought you the ultimate bro butter, James.
You have won the power of veto!
True. Congratulations, Liz. You are the new head of household.
Up next, we have another forgotten legit competitor, that being Ryan Quicksall from Big Brother 9. Ryan won 3 HOHs, 2 POVs, and he came in first in the Yankee swap competition to give him 5.5 wins out of 19, or a win percentage of 28.95%. Ryan started the season pretty slow, not winning anything outside of week 4, where he won a true-false HOH and finished first in the veto comp. But at the tail end of the game, he showed up in a huge way. He won the veto at the final 6 to halt a certain other player's comp streak, and then he swept the competitions in the final 2 rounds, winning an albeit controversial quiz HOH at the final 4, a trivia final veto, and then the final HOH. Although he was mostly a quiz guy, Ryan showed that he had some other skills too, and he's a pretty forgotten comp threat.
True. Congratulations, Ryan. You are the new head of household.
Ryan is the winner?
Yeah!
Day 35, OTEV.
Day 35.
Yes! Bow your head down, my friend!
557 minutes. Congratulations, Ryan. You're the new head of household.
Yes! Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Congratulations, Ryan.
Yes!
You are the final head of household.
Woo! Coming in at the number 34 spot, we have one of our newest entries to this list, and that's Chelsie Baham from Big Brother 26. Chelsie won 4 HOHs, 1 AI Arena, and 1 part of the final HOH for a total of 5.5 wins out of 19, giving her a very respectable win percentage of 28.95%. All 4 of her HOHs were some variation of a quiz, but if anything, that just showcases how lethal of a mental competitor she was. Chelsie is one of just a handful of players to win 4 HOHs before the final 3, which is absolutely nothing to scoff at. And she won a mental puzzle AI Arena. So in terms of mental threats, Chelsie is one of the best. And even in terms of physicality, she actually did perform really well in a ton of physical comps, and she won the endurance portion of the final HOH. The reason she doesn't have more comp wins, though, is because she just so happened to be playing against Mackenzie, who we'll be talking about much later.
True. Chelsie, congratulations. You are the new head of household.
Congratulations, Chelsie!
4,211 seconds. Congratulations, Chelsie!
10,000. Congratulations, Chelsie! You are the new head of household.
Cam, you locked in first and receive a point, which means Chelsie, with 3 points, you are the new head of household.
Power down!
Coming in at the number 33 spot, we have the ever-present Paulie Calafiore from Big Brother 18. Paulie won 2 HOHs and 3 vetoes during his stay in the Big Brother house, giving him 5 wins out of 19 for a win total of 26.32%. Paulie was an early season fiend in these competitions, where he was seemingly winning every other week. He won his first 2 HOH competitions that he participated in, with one being balance and speed and the other being a quiz, and then he won 3 of his first 6 veto comps, all of which focused on different skill sets. So not only was he proving to be good at everything, but he was also on pace to break the single season comp record. Unfortunately for him, his behavior rubbed others the wrong way, and it got him evicted in 8th place. But from a strictly competitive standpoint, Paulie was one of the best, and he's actually tied for the lowest placing player to achieve 5 HOH/veto wins in a single season.
Come on! Yes!
Right there, right there! Boom!
Congratulations, Paulie. You're the new head of household.
I spelled sustainability.
You have won the golden power of veto.
True. Congratulations, Paulie. You are the new head of household.
Congratulations, Paulie. You won the power of veto.
Nicole! Congratulations,
Paulie. You have won the golden power of veto.
Up next, at number 32, we have Monte Taylor from Big Brother 24. Monte won 3 HOHs and 2 vetoes to bring him up to 5 wins out of 18 comps played, for a very solid win percentage of 27.78%. Monte started the season out pretty slowly, winning just 1 HOH prior to the endgame. This, however, was likely due to the fact that he was competing against Michael every week. But once Monte was finally able to slay that dragon at the final 6 veto, he was lights out, and he literally didn't lose a competition for the rest of the season, winning the final 5 HOH, the final 4 veto, and the final 3 HOH. In fact, Monte is the only player in Big Brother history to win out from the final 6, and that on its own made him a lock for the top 50.
Monte, that means you're the next head of household.
Congratulations, Monte.
"15 minutes and 15 seconds. Congratulations, Monte, you're the next head of household.
Let's go!
Wow.
Congratulations, Monte.
B. Congratulations, Monte. You are the final head of household.
And now, shockingly, just missing out on the top 30, I have the original veto king, James Rhine, from Big Brother 6 and 7. Across his 2 seasons, James won 1 HOH and 5.5 vetoes, with that 0.5 coming from a veto that he won with Sarah that shouldn't really count, but I'm counting it anyways. This brings him up to a total of 6.5 wins out of 29 comps played for a 22.41% win percentage. When it comes to vetoes, James is the real deal. He literally didn't lose a single veto comp in Big Brother 6. However, it's the HOHs that killed him, as he only won 1 across his 2 seasons. I was kind of surprised to see that James's win percentage was rather low in comparison to everyone else in this sort of tier that I've set up. But for the fact that he was so dominant in vetoes and was known as the competitor in Big Brother's earliest era, I had to put my foot down and place him slightly higher than what the numbers said. Because if I was going strictly by the percentages, he would be below Mike Boogie, and that just doesn't sit right with me.
6 minutes, 31 seconds. James, you are now the holder of the golden power of veto.
Howie, you're eliminated from the game, and James, you are the winner of the golden power of veto.
Power of veto goes to James.
and 47 seconds. James, you are today's veto winner.
379 seconds. Congratulations, James. You're the new head of household.
You all can go to hell, bitches.
Power of veto goes to James.
All right. Kicking off the top 30, at the number 30 spot, I have Steve Moses from Big Brother 17. Steve won 4 HOHs, 2 vetoes, and 1 Battle of the Block during his season, giving him 7 wins out of 26 comps played for an overall win percentage of 26.92%. Similar to Chelsie, pretty much all of Steve's HOHs came from quizzes, with 1 puzzle thrown in the mix too. But Steve was able to rise above the nerd allegations by winning a couple physical competitions as well. His 3 other wins all had physical elements to them, as well as part 2 of the final HOH, proving that he wasn't simply just a quiz guy, and that he was a lethal threat to win any style of competition.
I spelled some of my favorite people.
What?
Trombonist.
All right, Steve, with a 12-point word, you have won the golden power of veto.
Congratulations, Jason and Steve.
Yeah!
You won
And then Jason on the bottom right. Oh, the thing on her chest. I'm a dumbass. Okay.
I mean, Steve, you have won the golden power.
True. Congratulations, Steve. You are the new head of household.
Steve, you are the new head of household.
2,825 seconds. Congratulations, Steve. You are the new HOH.
Congratulations, Steve. You've won part 2.
Which makes the correct answer A. And congratulations, Steve. You are the final head of household.
Coming in at the number 29 spot, we have the Magic Man, Dan Gheesling from Big Brother 10 and 14. Dan won 4 HOHs, 3 POVs, 1 part of the final HOH, and a power competition to give him a total of 8.5 wins out of 35 for a win percentage of 24.29%. For someone who is known for throwing competitions all the time, he sure racked up a lot of wins, most of which came courtesy of the mid to end game stretch of Big Brother 10, where he won 6 competitions across the final 6 weeks. But to be fair, I am including the Riddle Luxury Challenge as a power win because I do see that as a power with game implications, as he was able to talk to a member of the jury. His win percentage definitely dropped in Big Brother 14, where he only won 1 HOH and 1 veto, but to be fair, he was competing against like 4 other players that were on this list, and he was still throwing a bunch of comps. Dan has shown that when he wants to win, he can win. And not only that, but he can win almost every type of comp that Big Brother could throw at him. So even in spite of him losing competitions on purpose all the time, he performed well enough to land in the top 30.
914 nails. Congratulations, Dan.
And Dan has found the second veto. Congratulations. You have won the power for true, which means congratulations, Dan. You are the new head of household.
My first official answer is bury the hatchet.
There you go, Dano.
Man, you're winning at everything.
B, congratulations, Dan. You are the final head of household.
Ashley.
Congratulations, Dan! You have won the golden power of veto!
481 minutes. Congratulations, Dan. You are the new head of household.
Up next, at the number 28 spot, we have the most unexpected comp beast of them all, Donny Thompson from Big Brother 16. Donny won 1 HOH, 3 vetoes, and 2 Battle of the Blocks during his season, giving him 6 wins out of 21 comps played for a very solid 28.57% win percentage. Donny was an early game machine, winning 5 competitions in the first 6 weeks before closing out his season with a late game Battle of the Block that he won by himself. For being the older guy on a season with probably the highest percentage of athletes on the cast, Donny won more physical comps than he should have. But he also made sure to win a couple mental comps in there too, to prove to everyone that it didn't matter what you threw his way. He could wipe the floor in any competition against any opponent.
I spelled splitters.
Congratulations! You are the winner of the power of veto! It's done. Hit it, Donny. Donny, get over here so I can kiss you.
Donny!
568 seconds. Congratulations to Nicole and Donny, the 2 of you, seconds away from congratulations, Donny. You have won.
Donny, where'd you find all those bones?
Coming up next, we have someone who might actually be the deadliest early game comp beast that managed to not get evicted immediately because of it. And that's Shane Meany from Big Brother 14. Shane won 2 HOHs and 4 vetoes during his tenure in the Big Brother house, giving him a total of 6 wins out of 22 comps played for a win percentage of 27.27%. Shane started the season off by winning all 3 of the first 3 veto comps, and he won an HOH in there, and he was the primary reason that his team won the first HOH, and he probably should have gotten that HOH win too, and then he won another HOH just a couple weeks later. Shane was just Superman in the early part of Big Brother 14, and although he took a backseat to Frank in the middle portion of the game, he was able to add one more veto to his collection at the tail end of the season. Shane was one of the most physical competitors the show had gotten up to that point, and it was almost enough to put him in the top 25.
And the winner is Shane.
Shane, you have all 16 correct. You win the power of veto.
Sorry, Danielle. Congratulations, Shane. You are the new head of household.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Shane. You've won the power of veto.
Got it. Shane has won HOH.
Congratulations, Shane. You've won the golden power of veto.
Just missing out on the top 25, I have Hayden Moss from Big Brother 12. Hayden won 4 HOHs and 1 veto on his season, giving him 5 wins out of just 16 comps, and giving us our first player with a win percentage in the 30s, with his being 31.25%. Hayden started off hot by winning the first HOH, then he took things a little slow before showing up big time at the end of the game, winning the final 3 HOHs that he played in, as well as the final veto. Although he struggled against the likes of Brendon and Rachel, he showed a competitive consistency once they both left, and it was almost enough to put him in the top 25.
Congratulations, Red Team. Congratulations, Hayden. Hayden making his way down. Congratulations, Hayden. You are the new head of household.
Hayden has the star. Hayden gets all 18 ornaments, which means he is the new HOH.
So we run out. Unstoppable, Hayden, right?
250, which means congratulations, Hayden. You are the final.
Kicking off the top half of the top 50, at the number 25 spot, I have Jason Roy from Big Brother 17 and Over the Top. Jason won 2 HOHs, 3 vetoes, and 2 Battle of the Blocks across his 2 seasons, giving him 7 wins out of 24 played for a win percentage of 29.17%. Jason was cooking at the start of Big Brother 17, winning the first HOH and then winning the Battle of the Block in both weeks 2 and 3. Even though he was taken out shortly afterwards, he was able to showcase that his comp wins weren't just a fluke once he came back for Over the Top, where he won 3 vetoes and another HOH. Jason is a scrappy competitor who seems to be forgotten in the BB history books, although that certainly could just be because OTT has been wiped off the face of the internet.
Congratulations, Jason and Steve.
Yeah!
Meg and Jason, you have won the Battle of the Block.
Yo!
Congratulations!
He coming with me.
Good job. Good game.
130. Congrats, Jason.
Thank you.
won Power of Veto.
Thank you, buddy. Yes! Yes! Oh my God.
Coming in at the number 24 spot, I have Kyland Young from Big Brother 23. Kyland won 3 HOHs and 3 vetoes on his season, giving him 6 wins out of 19 comps played for a win percentage of 31.58%. Kyland was a very skillful competitor on this season, winning quite a few comps that focused on precision and attention to detail. So when you combine that with Kyland's physical ability and his brain, you get a very dangerous challenge threat. Once he started sweeping the comps at the final 6 and final 5, I thought he might just run the table to close out the season. But he was taken down by another player that we'll talk about a little later.
Money. Congratulations, Kyland.
But that's incorrect. Kyland, you are the new head of household. Congratulations!
Finishing in first place is me. Since I finished first, I'll place my bet on who I think will win the veto competition. Alyssa.
Congratulations, Kyland.
Because you placed your bet on the Lissa, you have won the second Golden Power of Veto.
Congrats, Kai. You're the new head of household.
11 minutes and 44 seconds. That means I have won the Golden Power of Veto.
2020 seconds, which means congratulations, Kyland. You have won the Power of Veto.
Up next, at the number 23 spot, we have everyone's favorite player. And by that, I really mean everyone's least favorite player. Aaryn Gries from Big Brother 15. Aaryn won 4 HOHs and 1 veto for a total of 5 wins out of just 13 comps, giving her a 38.46% win percentage. It truly felt like Aaryn was winning HOH every other week on this season, to the point that she only lost 2 HOH comps the entire summer. Although none of her individual wins were necessarily the most impressive feats in the world, there's no denying that she simply had a knack for winning. Too bad she sucks.
Come on, Jeremy.
I got that ball, baby!
Aaron's gonna take HOH.
Congratulations, Aaryn. You are the new head of household. More. Congratulations, Aaryn. You are the new head of household. You have won the power of veto. Congratulations, Aaryn. You are the new head of household.
Now, if you listened to that last one and thought to yourself, man, I wish Ethanamil would talk about more super sucky people, then you're in luck. Because at the number 22 spot, I have Cody Nickson from Big Brother 19. Cody won 1 HOH, 3 Battle Back comps, 1 Temptation Challenge, and 1 Immunity Challenge for a total of 6 wins out of 14 comps played, giving him our first win percentage in the 40s with a 42.86% win rate. Cody here is a pretty weird example because if you couldn't tell, the majority of the comps that I listed are not competitions that you're gonna find in pretty much any other season. Like outside of that 1 HOH he won, the other 5 were all some sort of twist competition. He won a Night 1 Immunity Challenge to keep himself safe from the Night 1 eviction. Then, after he was evicted in week 2, he won 3 straight Battle Back challenges to earn his way back into the house. And then once he was back in the house, he won 1 more twist challenge to keep himself immune. Even though they are not your standard Big Brother challenges, they were still competitions that he beat everyone else at. But because half of his wins were only against like 1 or 2 people, I'm not putting him at the tippy top of the competition pantheon.
Tighten up.
Congratulations to Cody.
First HOH is Cody.
Congratulations, Cody. You are moving on. Congratulations, Cody. You are advancing. Congratulations, Cody. You have won the Battle Back Showdown.
3 minutes. Cody, that means you're safe for the week.
It's been a bit since we've added in any Big Brother 27 players, so why not do so now? Coming in a bit sooner than I anticipated, I have Keanu. Keanu won 1 HOH, 3 vetoes, 2 blockbusters, and 1 power, giving him 7 wins out of 24 comps played for a win percentage of 29.17%. That win rate is the exact same as Jason Roy's. However, the reason I have Keanu a few spots higher is because I found his competitions to be much harder wins than Jason's, and they nearly all came in win-or-go-home scenarios. Keanu started his comp run in week 2, where he found one of the hidden powers during the HOH competition, which he used to bring in Casey and have her win the veto for him in week 2. Which, for the record, I didn't count towards his win percentage because that wasn't a veto that he won. Casey won it. Regardless though, Keanu quickly showed that he didn't need Casey in order to win the veto, because he then won the next 2 vetoes in ridiculous fashion. One was a stealthy heist challenge, which I don't know how he managed to win given his size compared to everyone else. And the other veto was a memory guess and check speed challenge, which he won by walking. He then won a Towers of Hanoi themed blockbuster while walking once again. Then he managed to win his first HOH a couple rounds later in a quiz comp. His easiest win likely came at the final 8 blockbuster, where he won an untangling agility challenge to bring his win count up to 6, and he managed to win his final competition of the summer during the double eviction, where he won yet another quiz. Keanu's skill set seemed to include pretty much everything, and it felt like when Keanu was in a win or go home situation, he would always win. Like, for real, he had an 86% win rate when his back was against the wall. But the reason he's not higher on the list is because his winning gene only seemed to activate when he absolutely needed it to. Because in competitions where he didn't have to win in order to survive, his win rate was literally only 6%. Regardless, though, Keanu is clearly an elite competitor, and his placement on this list was a no-brainer.
A power has been claimed.
Keanu!
I believe you have a prompt.
Congratulations, Keanu!
False. Congratulations, Keanu. You are the new head of household.
Congratulations, Keanu! 4,000. Congratulations, Keanu. You have won Power of Veto.
Just missing out on the top 20, we have one of Big Brother's most iconic players, Rachel Riley from Big Brother 12, 13, and 27. Across her 3 seasons, Rachel won 7 HOH comps and 2 vetoes, giving her 9 wins out of 37 comps played for a win rate of 24.32%. To start her career off, Rachel was an HOH fiend, as she literally won her first 4 HOH comps that she played in as an individual. I don't think she's ever lost an endurance competition in her life. She's a menace in quiz comps, and she's capable of winning other physical challenges as well. She's one of the best HOH competitors in the show's history, as she's tied for the most total HOH wins of all time. And even though her win percentage is a bit lower than some of the players we just talked about, that is in large part due to her coming back for Big Brother 27. But before that, her win rate was in the 30s, and I don't want to punish her too much for coming back and giving it a go nearly 15 years after winning. So I gave her some grace, and also I didn't want to split her up with the next player on this list.
Rachel, congratulations. The answer is 330. You are the new head of household. Rachel, the correct answer is HOH. Congratulations. Congratulations, Rachel. You are the first HOH.
Brendon, bring me the veto!
Rachel, win the challenge!
A. Congratulations, Rachel. You're the new HOH.
Good job.
Congratulations, Rachel. You won the power of veto.
Thank you.
1. Rachel, you have the most donuts. That means you're the new HOH.
Good job, Rachel.
B. It makes you, Rachel, the final head of household.
Who wants to meet the new HOH? Congratulations, Rachel. You are the new head of household.
In a truly fitting placement at the number 20 spot, we have Rachel's husband, Brendon, who played in Big Brother 12 and 13. Across his 2 seasons, Brendon won 1 HOH, 6 vetoes, and 1 battle back challenge, for a total of 8 wins out of 24 cons played, for a win rate of 33.33%. While Rachel shined in HOH comps, Brendon specialized in vetoes, winning 3 vetoes in super clutch fashion on Big Brother 12, and then winning another 3 vetoes in Big Brother 13. And he only played in 4 veto comps that season, meaning that he nearly played perfectly in those. Brendon is one of the best competitors when it comes to physicality and speed, and because he has the mental upside as well, he is an all-around threat to win any competition that comes his way.
When I'm up on the block, I feel it's hard for people to be understanding.
Brendon, you've won the first power of veto of the summer.
148 eyeballs. Congratulations, Brendon. You have earned the point and the power of veto.
Rachel, that one was for you. What happens when you evict somebody you love, guys?
The person who earned the most points at the Big Brother Zoo, Brendon.
I'm back.
Brendon, bring me the veto!
I spelled a familiar word, understanding.
Congratulations, Brendon. You have won the power of veto. Yeah!
Brendon, you win the power of veto.
Grab 2 balls.
Is that it?
That's it. That's 14.
Is that it?
Brendon, you have won the battle. You are now back in the game.
Rachel wins HOH, I win the POV. That's how we do it.
Coming in at the number 19 spot, I have Frank Udy from Big Brother 14 and 18. Across Frank's 2 seasons, he won 3 HOHs, 3 POVs, and 2 roadkill comps, giving him 8 wins across 25 comps played for a win rate of 32%. Frank was the cockroach that just couldn't get evicted on his first season. He won an early game quiz HOH to set the tone for the season before going on a remarkable 4-week stretch in the middle of the game where he won 2 more HOHs and 3 vetoes with his back against the wall, and each comp focused on a different skill set, showcasing Frank's extensive abilities. He was seconds away from winning a 4th veto too, had he not cheated and tried to give Britney the answer. Then, on his return, although he didn't win any standard competitions, he won 2 twist roadkill comps against the entire house, showing that he still had some competitive juice left in the tank.
Guilty. Congratulations, Frank. You are the new head of household. Frank was the first to ring in. Congratulations, Frank.
Count it, baby!
Frank, congratulations! Ashley, because you folded, Frank automatically wins the veto.
Power of veto symbol. Congratulations, Frank. You have won the power of veto.
Frank, congratulations. You are the new head of household.
Winner. Chain wheel, race car, Model T, finish.
Up next on the list, we have Crazy James Zinkand from Big Brother 9. Crazy James won 2 HOHs and 3 vetoes on his season, making him the final player on this list with just 5 comp wins. It might seem a bit wild to have someone this high with only 5 wins, but I have him here because he did so while playing in only 12 competitions, giving him a total win percentage of 41.67%, a number that will only be bested by like 4 others. Very similarly to Frank, James won an early game HOH to establish himself as a good competitor. Unfortunately for him, he was backdoored just a couple weeks later, but due to a twist, he was allowed to re-enter the game. And once he did, he turned the competitive dial up to an 11, winning the following endurance HOH and then the next 3 vetoes with the entire house against him. Had he survived longer, I have no doubt he would have won more comps. But even as it stood, he won nearly half the challenges he played in, and that is undeniably impressive.
The majority says B. Congratulations, Chelsie and James. You guys are the winners.
Good work. Thank you. Yep. This is what you call a clean sweep.
Congratulations, James. You have won the golden power of veto.
James, that was a 3. Congratulations, you have won the golden power of veto.
54 pounds.
49 pounds.
Oh my God!
James has won the power of veto. I got the veto. Whoa.
Coming in at number 17, we have a pretty recent pick, and that's Cameron Harden from Big Brother 25 in Reindeer Games. Cameron won 3 HOHs, 2 vetoes, and 2 zombie competitions, giving him a total of 7 wins out of 20 comps played for a win rate of 35%. But all of his wins came from his first time around. If I said that Frank was a cockroach in the house, then Cameron was like the king cockroach. He started off his win streak by winning a near 14-hour endurance competition. Then he won a precision veto while he was the target. And then he won a quiz HOH while everyone was against him, before finally succumbing to the house pressure and getting evicted the following week. But Hold on a second. He was brought back into the house as a zombie, where he then literally didn't lose a competition for the rest of the season, winning 2 zombie comps to re-enter the game, and then winning the following HOH and veto before being super backdoored the following week to end his stay. When he came back for reindeer games, he wasn't able to find any competitive success. But there is no denying that he was a competitive nightmare in the Big Brother 25 house.
Congratulations, Cameron, on conquering the pressure cooker and becoming the new head of household.
Congratulations, Cameron, for winning the Golden Power of Veto!
False. Congratulations, we have a new head of household, Cameron.
Hi.
Congratulations, Cameron.
Congratulations, Aaryn!
No way. Congratulations, Cameron. You're the new head of household.
The power of BB compels you!
Cameron! Congratulations, Cameron. You've won the Golden Power of Veto.
And now, just missing out on a spot in the top 15, I have a player who I genuinely thought would be in the top 10 before I made this list. And that's Tyler Crispin from Big Brother 20 and 22. Across Tyler's 2 seasons, he won 5 HOHs, 5 vetoes, he came in first in the Yankee swap comp, and he won 1 part of the final HOH, giving him 11 comp wins out of 46 comps played, for a win percentage of 23.91%. Tyler was an early game menace in Big Brother 20, placing first in 4 of the first 7 vetoes, and winning an HOH in there as well as adding 2 more HOHs later on in the season. Then, on his return, Tyler was able to add another 2 HOHs and 2 vetoes to his resume, making him one of only a handful of players to achieve double-digit comp wins. Tyler is shown to be lethal in every type of competition imaginable, but the reason I don't have him higher is because he played in so many competitions, meaning that his actual win percentage is on the lower side. I think Tyler came in second place in over 10 competitions as well, but second place counts for nothing in this ranking. Even still, you don't win 11 competitions without being good at comps. So, for that reason, he lands here at number 16.
Congratulations, Tyler! You are the first HOH!
One of the part. Show off them abs, dude.
Woo!
Congratulations, Tyler. You have won the Golden Power of Veto. All right.
Oh! Congratulations, Tyler. You've won the Golden Power of Veto.
Keep going, guys. Scotty, come on.
Congratulations, Tyler.
I brought you swaggy quill with Caitlin oil.
Congratulations! You have won the Golden Power of Veto!
Oh, Haley.
Oh, let's go! Congratulations, Tyler. You are the next head of household.
B. Congratulations, Tyler. You are the new head of household.
Got it.
Congratulations to Tyler. You are the new head of household.
2 minutes, 55 seconds. Whoa.
Congratulations, Tyler!
False. And a big congratulations goes to you, Tyler. You are the new head of household. Congratulations, Tyler!
Kicking off the coveted top 15, I have Xavier from Big Brother 23 and Reindeer Games. Xavier won 3 HOHs, 3 vetoes, and 5 challenges on Reindeer Games, for a total of 11 wins out of 37 comps played, giving him a win rate of 29.73%. Xavier was a very solid competitor on his original season, winning an early game HOH, 2 mid-game vetoes when he was up on the block, and then the final 3 comps of the season. However, it was on his return in Reindeer Games where he really solidified himself as an elite challenge threat, where he won 4 Santa showdowns in the final Naughty and Nice challenge. challenge. Xavier's physicality definitely helped him win competitions, but don't sleep on his smarts, because over half of the competitions that he won had a huge mental element involved. It's also important to note that every player Xavier personally eliminated from reindeer games is on this list too, so he was playing against some heavy hitters and beating them.
False. Congratulations, Xavier. You are the new head of household.
Xavier has won the Golden Power Veto.
Congratulations, Xavier.
I believe it's number 12. Thank you.
Congratulations, Xavier.
Congratulations, Xavier. You have won the Golden Power of Veto.
Congratulations, Xavier. You have won Part 1, C. Congratulations, Xavier, with a perfect score of 8.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Congratulations, Xavier.
Wow.
Nice! Way to go, kid!
Keep coming. Showdown number 3, boy! Let's go! That's frustrating. Mona Vixen.
Congratulations, Xavier.
Up next, at the number 14 spot, I have Vanessa Rousso from Big Brother 17. Vanessa won 4 HOHs, 3 vetoes, and 1 part of the final HOH, giving her a total of 7.5 wins out of 22 for a 34.09% win rate. Vanessa was easily the best competitor on her season, winning comps at all stages of the game and proving that it didn't matter who she was competing against. She could beat them all. Her most lethal attribute was her brain. Specifically, her memorization skills. However, she also showed off her physical abilities by winning 2 endurance comps. Vanessa came just 1 question away from winning 5 HOHs on the season, and her wide skill set made her placement in the top 15 not surprising in the slightest.
Congratulations to Vanessa and Austin.
Pour your colored chemical into your flask. Congratulations, Vanessa! You have won the Golden Power of Veto!
Flip and flop.
That is correct. Congratulations to Vanessa and Jackie.
Play. Woo! Uh-huh. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Oh, yeah. Another one of these. Woo! Yes!
Vanessa is the new head of household.
Bam!
Congratulations, Vanessa. You are the new head of household. Congratulations, Vanessa. You have won the final veto of the summer.
Vanessa wins.
And now, coming pretty close to making it into the top 10, we have our final player from Big Brother 27, Morgan Pope. Morgan won 2 HOHs, 5 vetoes, 1 part of the final HOH, and she survived 1 do-or-die competition in order to give her 8 wins out of 23 comps played for a win percentage of 34.78%. Morgan, without a doubt, has the most ridiculously visible division of being a comp flop and a comp beast. Throughout the first 7 weeks of the season, Morgan won nothing. She was 0-11, and people online were constantly making jokes about how much of a challenge flop she was. But starting at the final 10, Morgan said, "Alright, I'm sick of losing." And she became the freaking Terminator. At the final 10, she won a stacking veto to save herself from eviction. At the final 9, she survived the hamster wheel of death to gain immunity for the round. At the final 8, she won the BB Comics veto to once again save herself from eviction. At the final 7, she won a ball balancing veto to give her a 3rd consecutive veto win. At the final 6, she won her first HOH in a ball rolling challenge. At the final 5, she won the tiny veto challenge. At the final 4, she won both the HOH and the veto, both of which were hybrid physical and mental competitions. And then lastly, she won part 1 of the final HOH, which was a pretty tough endurance challenge. Before Morgan, Ian Terry held the record for the longest immunity streak at 5 consecutive rounds, from the final 9 to the final 5. Morgan didn't just beat his record. She demolished it as she was immune for 7 straight rounds, from the final 10 to the final 4. I don't know what happened to Morgan in week 8 that caused her to level up her competition game so severely, but she became, quite possibly, the single deadliest competitor that Big Brother has ever seen in those final 7 rounds of the game.
Congratulations, Morgan! Come on.
Letters. No jewels. Red. Done, done, done. Give it to me.
Let's go!
Morgan!
Morgan places her final ball. Let's go!
Congratulations, Morgan!
Congratulations, Morgan.
Congratulations, Morgan. You are the new head of household.
This is intense.
Coming in at the number 13 spot, I have the person who I struggled the most with when making this list because I just don't know where to place her. And that's Nicole Franzel from Big Brother 16, 18, 22, and Reindeer Games. Nicole has won 6 HOHs, 3 vetoes, 2 Battle of the Blocks, 1 Battle Back, 2 parts of the final HOH, and 5 competitions on Reindeer Games, for a total of 18 wins. Nicole holds the record for the most overall comp wins, and it's not even particularly close, which is why she's in the top 15. However, the reason that she isn't higher is because she's also competed in the most competitions, with 81, which, by my count, is like 25 more than the next closest person, and it makes her win rate only 22.22%. By no means is 22% a bad win rate. She's winning over 1 in every 5 competitions she plays in. However, in comparison to everyone else above her, and most of these players immediately below her, it does fall a little short. Enough of the bad stuff, though. 18 competitions is a freaking ton. Nicole has won so many different types of challenges that you don't need me to tell you that she's capable of winning literally anything. Endurance, quizzes, precision, steady hands, memorization, speed, and heck, she won 3 duels in Reindeer Games against Josh, Taylor, and Xavier. Nicole is the overall competition record holder for a reason, and she's deserving of a top 15 placement.
Bad girl.
Yes! 29, the highest possible score. Congratulations to Derek and Nicole.
Congratulations, that's a win.
568 seconds. Congratulations to Nicole and Donny.
Nicole, congratulations. You are the first head of household.
And we have to say congratulations to Nicole because you are back in the game, lady.
Yes! 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 Congratulations, Nicole! You're going to the 139. Nicole earns her 3rd candy cane and wins the Power of Veto!
Dang.
Congratulations, Nicole. You won the Golden Power of Veto.
7. Congratulations, Nicole.
Yeah, baby!
Good job.
Sorry, I haven't won yet this season. I'm sorry. Her or him? Which means I won the Golden Power of Veto!
Congratulations, Nicole. You have won part 1 of the final head of household.
Congratulations, Nicole.
Yes, for real, I think.
Oh my God. Congratulations, Nicole.
Wow!
Congratulations, Nicole.
Congratulations, Nicole!
Congratulations, Nicole!
Coming up next at the number 12 spot, I have a player who likely would have been in the top 10 had they survived a little longer. And that's Tucker from Big Brother 26. Tucker won 1 HOH, 3 vetoes, and 2 AI arenas, giving him 6 wins out of just 12 competitions for a ridiculous win rate of 50%. Tucker absolutely ran the early game competitions of Big Brother 26. And doing this in the age of equitable comps made it even more impressive. Tucker was just good at everything. Hide and go veto, the wall, some obstacle courses, and of course, a couple of puzzles. The only thing he wasn't that good with was quizzes, but he only played in like 1 or 2 of those, so who's to say that's even accurate? Tucker was so confident in his competitive ability that he was willingly throwing himself into AI arenas just for the thrill of competing, and it helped him reach an unreal 50% win rate, something that will only be topped by one other player, and he's actually the only pre-juror to make it into the top 50.
I really like puzzles, baby! Let's go! I really like puzzles! Slow and steady wins the race. Run that up,
You got this. Congratulations, Tucker. You won the Golden Power veto.
Quinn have been eliminated.
That's what I'm talking about, just the warm-up.
Tucker, your memory card was never found. You have won the Golden Power veto.
Now, just missing out on the top 10, the player that I have in 11th place is Danny Briones from Big Brother 8, 13, and 22. Across her 3 seasons, Danny won 5 HOHs, 5 vetoes, and 1 power from the BB basement, giving her 11 wins across 42 comps played for a win percentage of 26.19%. When Danny first came into the scene, she made her presence known by winning a competition in literally half the week she was in the house for, where she tied the record for veto wins at the time with 5. And she added 2 HOHs in there as well. Then, when she came back for Big Brother 13, she didn't skip a beat, and even though she ended up playing in just 3 HOHs, she placed 2nd, 1st, and 1st in them, bringing her comp total up to 9. Although she may not have been the ferocious comp demon she once was, once she came back for Big Brother 22, she still managed to add 1 more HOH win to her tally, as well as a power win in the BB basement. When Danny was in her prime, she was one of the scariest competitors that Big Brother had ever seen. And her not being amongst the top 10 is nothing against her, and more so that the players above her have even more impressive resumes in my eyes.
Congratulations, Danielle. You won the first power of veto.
Danielle, you are the winner of the curling challenge.
And the winner of the veto.
35%. Congratulations, Danielle. You have won the power of veto.
False. Congratulations, Danielle. You are the new head of household.
Veto queen. I love it.
Yes! And she's back in the game, folks.
2,832. Congratulations, Danielle. You are the new head of household.
The second power has been claimed.
Congratulations, Danny. You are the new head of household.
After a long road, we have finally made it. The top 10. These 10 players are the players that, in their primes, I would put my money on to win a competition over everyone else in Big Brother history. Obviously. And kicking off the top 10, at the number 10 spot, I have Jack Baines from Big Brother 25. Jag won 3 HOHs and 7 vetoes across the season, which is the current single-season veto record, giving him a total of 10 wins out of 27 comps played for a win percentage of 37.04%. Jag started the season off relatively slow, winning just 2 vetoes across the first 9 weeks. But once the jury phase began, he turned the jets on and just obliterated the rest of the field, winning 5 of the last 6 vetoes and 3 of the last 6 HOHs. He even had a streak in there where he won 5 competitions in a row. Like, legit, he won veto, HOH, veto, HOH because of a stupid twist, and veto. Back to back to back to back to back. When looking at strictly HOHs and vetoes, Jag is the single-season competition record holder, which I am constantly reminded about because of this freaking picture I see every other week. However, the reason I have him towards the bottom of the top 10, even though he is the record holder, is because he was kind of a 1 or 2 trick pony on Big Brother 25. Literally, 9 of his 10 wins were some variation of a hustle comp with maybe an element of precision or mental thrown in there. But really, Jag was just winning the same style of comp over and over and over again. However, it is still very impressive just how consistent he was at winning that type of competition. So even if he didn't showcase the most diverse set of skills, it's clear that he is a very elite competitor, so he lands here at number 10.
Congratulations, Jag! You've won!
Jag! Let's go! Congratulations, Jag. You've won the Golden Power Veto.
Otev, I've brought you red and Izzy.
Congratulations, Jag. You've won the Golden Power Veto. Let's go.
8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Let's go! Invisible HOH, baby!
Jag, you have won the Golden Power of Veto.
I hope that that's right. Let's go! 2 HOHs back to back? That's illegal in Big Brother.
Jag! Congratulations.
Hale!
Congratulations, Jag.
And I hit my buzzer. Let's go! Jag!
176 minutes.
Let's go!
Congratulations, Jag. You are the final head of household.
Up next at the number 9 spot, I have a player that I see very similarly to Jag, and that's Casey Clark from Big Brother 20. Casey won 2 HOHs, 5 vetoes, and 1 hacker comp on Big Brother 20, as well as coming in for a celeb shot veto win in Big Brother 27 for a total of 9 wins out of 24 comps played, giving her a win rate of 37.50%. Casey's season is a tale of 2 halves. In the first half of the season, Casey was, for lack of better words, competitive furniture. Over the first 8 weeks, she won 1 hacker competition in week 7, and that was it. But once week 9 hit, Casey must have switched out with her identical twin because she became a completely different competitor. She won 5 of the last 6 veto comps and 2 of her last 4 HOHs, utterly dominating the rest of the field that included Tyler and Angela, who were both stellar competitors in their own rights. Casey then came back for 1 veto comp in Big Brother 27 as part of a twist, and she won that one too, solidifying that even 7 years later, she's still got it. While the majority of Casey's wins were on the physical side and had something to do with balls, she also won 4 competitions that had to do with season trivia. Kinda. Regardless, when she is hot, she is hot. And her latest veto win actually secured her a spot over Jag.
33. And Casey won the power of veto.
Let's go!
Casey wins the power of veto!
And Casey wins this competition.
Woo! Let's go! Are you serious?
You win the power of veto!
5 minutes and 46 seconds.
Casey is the veto queen!
Congratulations, Casey.
So sorry.
34 seconds. Congrats, Casey.
3,413 seconds. Congratulations, Casey. You are the final head of household.
Casey wins!
Coming up next, at the number 8 spot, I have Victor Arroyo from Big Brother 18. Victor won 3 HOHs, 1 veto, 4 battle back competitions, 1 roadkill comp, and 1 immunity challenge throughout the season for a total of 10 wins out of 21 comps played, giving Victor a win rate of 47.62%. Victor has the 3rd highest win percentage out of all of the Big Brother players on this list. And although he only won 4 standard Big Brother comps, his other 6 wins were still extremely impressive. He won 3 duels against Jose, Bronte, and Tiffany to win his way back into the game. Then he won another battle back competition on the wall that he very well should not have been able to win due to his mass. And then way early on in the season, he beat everyone in the house in the Night 1 Endurance Immunity Challenge, and then he beat everyone again in the Week 2 Roadkill Comp. Whether it be endurance, mental, physical, precision, or a gigantic puzzle, Victor was a threat to win every single time. And while I did bump him down slightly because 3 of his wins came against just a single person, he still had like 7 other wins against the whole house. So he lands here at number 8.
Yeah! Another one!
Congratulations, Victor.
Yeah!
Congratulations, Victor. You have won the battle back competition.
Congratulations, Victor. You are the new head of household.
Congratulations, Vic. You are the new head of household.
Victor, as a first place winner, please claim your first place prize.
We'll trade it for Power Veto.
Yeah! Yeah! Back in the house!
Yes! Yes!
Up next, at lucky number 7, I have Mackenzie Manbeck from Big Brother 26. Mackenzie won 3 HOHs, 4 vetoes, 1 secret power of veto, and 2 AI arenas for a total of 10 wins out of 24 comps played, giving her a win rate of 41.67%. 41.67%. I feel like I needed to emphasize that again because I want you to understand just how absurdly high that number is. Mackenzie started off the season with a Night 1 win to earn her the America's Veto. Then she proceeded to win 2 AI arenas with all the pressure in the world on her shoulders, as she was getting evicted if she didn't win both of those. She then won a veto in the mid-game to give her her first standard comp win, and then starting from the final 7, she went berserk, winning 6 of the last 7 competitions she played in, absolutely dominating the rest of the field, and giving her sole power for like the entirety of the endgame. She was a pro at stacking, speed, and most importantly, performing under pressure. Mackenzie is as unstoppable as it gets, boasting the highest win percentage of all the women in Big Brother history. And although she never won a competition with more than 5 opponents, she was so obviously a competitive monster that it really didn't affect too much in my rankings. Also, she was the player who beat Tucker and sent him to his eviction. And just in general, you knew that if she was bringing out that Lululemon set, she was winning something.
Congratulations, Mackenzie. Your game has been upgraded, and you have won America's Veto.
Cedric has 5. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Congratulations, Mackenzie, for the 2nd time this season.
I brought you a piece of trash from Cedric.
Cedric.
Woo-hoo!
Congratulations to the queen of the dump herself, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie! You are the new head of household.
Yes! Mackenzie!
Congratulations, Mackenzie. You have won the final golden power of veto.
B. Congratulations, Mackenzie. You are the final head of household.
Coming in at the number 6 spot, just missing out on the top 5, I have a player that I don't mind missing out on the top 5, and that's Jackson Mickey from Big Brother 21. Jackson won 4 HOHs, 4 vetoes, 1 field trip comp, and 1 camp director challenge, for a total of 10 wins out of 24 comps played, giving him the exact same win percentage as Mackenzie. 41.67%. Jackson started the season off by winning the role of the camp director, which I personally see as a sort of social competition, but you can disagree with me and I won't blame you. Even without that, Jackson showed that he was a challenge nightmare. He won a clutch veto in week 4 to save himself from eviction before going on one of the craziest competition streaks of all time. Starting from the final 10, Jackson won a competition every single round, all the way up until the final 2, with the only exception being at the final 6 double eviction. During this streak, he won the Caged Egg Field Trip comp at the final 10, then he won the next 4 HOHs he competed in, while also winning 3 more vetoes in the process. Most of the competitions that Jackson won were on the physical side, but he also showed to be capable of the occasional mental win as well. It was definitely annoying to watch from our side of the TV, but there is unfortunately no denying that Jackson was one of Big Brother's deadliest competitors.
Congratulations, Jackson. With 10 votes, you are the first ever camp director.
2 minutes and 59 seconds!
So you play chess and not checkers.
Bam!
Go, Mickey!
Yeah, baby! We've got a winner, Mickey! Yes!
Wow. Congratulations, Mickey!
Yes!
Mickey, your reward is the veto!
Yeah, Mickey!
Sucks.
Mickey was the first to ring in, giving him the point. Mickey, you're the new head of household.
Yes!
Nico!
Oh my God.
Mickey, you have won the golden power of veto!
Damn you. Is A. Congratulations to you, Mickey. You are the final head of household.
Now, we're at the top 5. The 5 best competitors in Big Brother history, and kicking us off at the number 5 spot is Paul Abrahamian from Big Brother 18 and 19. Paul won 6 HOHs, 8 vetoes, 1 round trip ticket, and 1 part of the final HOH for a total of 15.5 wins out of 56 comps played, giving him a win percentage of 27.68%. Paul started off their reign with a solid stat line in Big Brother 18, winning 3 HOHs and 3 vetoes, as well as being the first to find the secret room and grab a ticket, which I am counting as a comp win because it was basically a house treasure hunt that they were the first to solve. They had already showcased to be a very solid competitor their first time around, but then when they came back the next season, they cemented it, winning 3 more HOHs and 5 more vetoes, making them the sole title holder for most overall veto wins with 8. Paul is shown to be able to win any type of competition, and they could have stacked even more wins to their already hefty resume if they didn't throw a ton of challenges during Big Brother 19 as well. So, although their win percentage isn't as high as the others in this tippy top tier, they showed that they could win pretty much anytime and anywhere, and I felt that they were worthy of being in the top 5.
What's up? What's up?
Paul, congratulations!
Congratulations. You have just discovered the secret destination.
Bonjour and welcome to Paris. Congratulations on unlocking the clues and discovering the secret destination.
Boom!
But the toe sucks were closed down by Superstorm Tiffany.
21! Yay! Congratulations!
4,511 seconds. Congratulations, Paul. You're the new HOH.
Whoa!
Paul, you have won the final veto of the summer.
What's up? What's up?
B, congratulations, Paul. You are the final head of household.
Yes! Yes, baby, what's up? I remember seeing Fiji, you liar. Congratulations, Paul.
True. Congratulations, Paul. You are the new head of household.
For BB Storm Jillian and BB Storm Cameron.
Paul, you're taking it home?
Punch. Paul, you have won the golden power of veto. Yeah. Orange.
You win the power of veto.
False. So, congratulations to you, Paul. You're the new head of household.
Woo!
Paul, you have won the final veto of the summer.
Whoa! Yeah!
Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the player who is tied for winning the most overall HOHs, and that's Cody Calafiore from Big Brother 16, 22 in Reindeer Games. Across his 3 seasons, he has won 7 HOHs, 7 vetoes, and 1 competition on Reindeer Games, for a total of 15 wins out of 49 comps played, giving him a win percentage of 30.61%. Similar to a few other players we have talked about, Cody kicked off his Big Brother career with a solid competitive stat line, winning 3 HOHs and 3 vetoes on Big Brother 16, where the competitions he won were surprisingly mostly mental, with a random caged egg comp thrown in there. It wasn't until his return on Big Brother 22 where he finally started winning some physical challenges, amassing a whopping 4 HOHs and 4 veto wins, solidifying himself as one of the best all-around competitors in the show's history. His final showing on Reindeer Games was a bit disappointing on the competitive side, but he still managed to win the second Naughty and Nice challenge to bring his total wins up to 15, although he literally never did a single fun thing with any of his comp wins. Trust me, I checked. He just made the easy choice with all of his HOHs, and he never used any of his 7 vetoes. There's still no denying that he is one of, if not the, best Big Brother competitor. And back when I first started this channel, I did have him as number 1 overall.
Congratulations, Cody and Frankie! You've won your competition! Let's go! Cody, that means you have earned the golden power of veto. Get there! Wow, look at you! Yeah, baby!
Good job, Cody.
3,600. Congratulations, Cody. You are the final head of household. Congratulations, Cody.
You have won the golden power of veto.
Looks good, gliding down, lands in the 2.
Cody, with a score of 2, is the new head of household.
Janelle Starr and the Bailey Band.
Cody, you have won my veto.
Congratulations, Cody. You are the new HOH.
Okay, it's broken. 4 minutes and 57 seconds. That means I am the winner of the golden power veto.
Congratulations, Cody. You have won the final veto.
Out of the way. Let's go.
Congrats, bro. Awesome, yeah.
B. Cody, congratulations. You're the final head of household.
I think I got it.
Good.
Deck the halls.
Congratulations, Cody!
All right, we have made it to the podium, and coming in at the bronze placement, the 3rd best competitor in Big Brother history is probably someone that a lot of you expected to be at number 1. And that's Janelle Pierzina from Big Brother 6, 7, 14, and 22. Across her 4 seasons, Janelle has won 6 HOHs, 7 vetoes, 2 coaches competitions, and 1 part of the final HOH for a total of 15.5 wins out of 48 competitions played, giving her a win rate of 32.29%. Janelle began her Big Brother career with a pretty decent start in Big Brother 6, coming in second in a ton of competitions before crushing the first double eviction week by winning a quiz HOH and a hockey-themed veto, and then finishing off the season with a face morph veto win, another quiz HOH, and coming so close to winning the final HOH. However, she absolutely obliterated any prior competition records once she came back for Big Brother All-Stars, where she won 4 HOHs and 5 vetoes, coming in clutch nearly every time her back was against the wall, winning every type of competition that you can think of, and becoming the first real challenge demon up to that point, with a ridiculous 60% win rate on that season. Although she didn't survive long on Big Brother 14, I think people forget that she won 50% of the challenges she played on that season too. As in terms of standard comps, she only played in 1 HOH, and then she won 2 of the 3 coaches competitions. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to win any comps on Big Brother 22, but again, she was only in the house for like 3 weeks, and she was up against some very fierce competition. Overall, Janelle will always be remembered as one of the deadliest challenge beasts of all time, and had Big Brother ended after Big Brother 7, or heck, even after Big Brother 23, she would have been locked in at the number 1 spot.
286 lights. Janelle, congratulations. You are the head of household.
Nice, Jenny. One more. Congratulations, Janelle. I'm winning the power veto.
After. Congratulations, Janelle, with 7 points. You are the new head of household. Oh, congratulations, Janelle. You are the second head of household.
And our first All-Star veto winner, Janelle!
Janelle.
Loyalty.
Congratulations, Janelle, for the 2nd time this season.
And the veto winner is Janelle.
Josh. Congratulations, Janelle. You're the new head of household.
I won HOH. Again. Diane.
Janelle, you have won the power of veto.
1 minute. Janelle, you have won the golden power veto once again.
Everyone got it right, but Janelle, congratulations. You're 8 for 8, and you are the new head of household.
Final veto winner, who could it be? Oh, it's Janelle, congratulations. Janelle wins.
I've won so many comps in so many different ways in Big Brother, and now I've just won one using my tongue.
A couple months ago, I put out a poll asking you all who you thought the best Big Brother competitor of all time was. And based on your results, I can confidently say that you are all sleeping on Frankie Grande from Big Brother 16 and Reindeer Games. Across his 2 seasons, Frankie won 5 HOHs, 3 vetoes, 1 Battle of the Block, in 6 competitions on Reindeer Games, giving him 15 wins out of just 34 comps played for a ludicrous 44.11% win rate. If you watched Big Brother 16, you know that Frankie was seemingly winning a competition every single week. He won 4 HOHs throughout the first 8 weeks, and while, yeah, he was definitely given a boost due to the Battle of the Block, I think he made it clear that he didn't actually need the extra help by winning an additional HOH after the twist was finished, as well as 3 vetoes and a Battle of the Block that he won on his own. Then, just to showcase that he really was as deadly as it gets, he came back for Reindeer Games and won a competition in every single episode up until the finale. The fact that Frankie's win percentage is nearly 50% while playing in over 30 competitions is an absolutely filthy statistic, But the most impressive part about his competitive ability is that he was always going up against the most elite competitors and beating them. Frankie has competed against 8 other players that made my top 50, and he has beaten them all. Honestly, Frankie has a really, really good case to be at the number 1 spot. But I just couldn't justify it, so instead, Frankie lands at number 2.
Frankie, you are the first head of household.
Congratulations, Cody and Frankie! You won your competition!
Frankie, congratulations. You are the first HOH, so go ahead and...
Congratulations, Caleb and Frankie. You have won the Battle of the Bluff.
3 times. Congratulations to Derek and Frankie. Yes. The 2 of you are the new heads of household.
Congratulations, Frankie, you have won the veto!
Christine is on the final maze. Congratulations to you, Frankie.
You're the new head of household.
This kid is a winning machine.
Whoa. 5 minutes. But I win!
Congratulations, Frankie!
Good job, Frankie.
Oh my God.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Yes! Christmas! No. Slasher. Congratulations, Frankie! Congratulations, Taylor and Frankie!
Congratulations, Frankie. You have won yourself a spot.
And now, we are finally here. The number 1 best competitor in Big Brother history. If you haven't figured it out already, then I'll spoil it for you. It's Michael Brunner from Big Brother 24. During his season, Michael won 3 HOHs and 6 vetoes for a total of 9 wins out of just 15 comps played, giving us our highest win percentage yet at a whopping 60% win rate. If you have seen Michael compete, then you know why he's at the number 1 spot. Michael didn't just win competitions. He destroyed them. And he won them with such dominance that it was never really a question of whether or not he would win a competition, but rather a question of how much he would win by. Michael started the season off by winning the first 3 vetoes, which for most people would be the highlight of their career. But to be honest, this was the least impressive part of Michael's competitive journey. His peak happened a couple weeks later, where starting from week 5, Michael basically swept all of the competitions up until he was evicted. He won the Week 5 HOH and the Week 5 veto. Then he didn't play in either of the Week 6 comps. Then he won the Week 7 HOH, and although he did lose the Week 7 veto, which was the stay or fold competition, someone did the math and figured out that Michael actually performed better than anyone ever had in the history of the stay or fold competition, including Britney, who won the veto. So even though that didn't count as a competition win, it was still an incredible performance. Michael then didn't play in the Week 8 HOH, but of course, he was able to win the Week 8 veto. Michael then, obviously, won the Week 9 HOH, where it seemed like he finished his puzzle before anyone else had even started, and he then capped his incredible streak off with the Week 9 veto win, which gave him the record at the time of 6 veto wins in a single season. Michael's streak did end here as he then lost the double eviction veto to Monte, but up until that point, Michael truly seemed unbeatable. The only comparable competitive performance to Michael on this season was Janelle on All-Stars, and I feel that if Michael ever came back, he would continue to put up the most absurd numbers. So, even though he technically has the fewest wins of anyone in the top 10, his win percentage is in a league of its own, and his level of victory over his opponents week after week after week made it so that it simply didn't feel right if I put Michael anywhere other than the number 1 spot.
Michael, you win the golden power of veto!
Michael, you have won the veto!
Be careful.
Get it together.
Congratulations, Michael and Britney.
Michael, you are the new head of household.
Mind your step, Mustard.
Michael, you have won the veto.
And I should probably stop winning before I become too big of a threat.
Congratulations to you, Michael.
Wow.
Congratulations, Michael.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, Michael. You are the new head of household. Michael, you have won the Golden Power of Veto.
With that, I broke the record for the single most veto competition wins in a single summer.
And there we go. These are the top 50 competitors in my mind. But that's not to say that this list is correct by any means. I may have valued things that you don't see as that important. And also, there are so many things that I didn't account for. Like if someone won a competition because everyone else was throwing it. Or if someone's win percentage is skewed because they themselves threw a bunch of competitions throughout the season that they could have won. Or really, just any number of things. This is by no means a static ranking. It's dynamic, and it can and will be changed as the years go on. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Truly. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I, of course, need to give that extra special shout out to all of my YouTube members and patrons who I would love to make a competitive ranking on someday. However, I think it would be impossible for me to do so because there are like 900 of you and you would all be tied for first. So I guess you can consider this slideshow of your names as my official ranking with all of you getting the gold. And as always, here's a clip for you on your way out.
All right, David, let's see what word you spelled.
I didn't get a chance to spell anything.
That's all right, buddy.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Don't touch me.
Okay. Step on up to the podiums. Zach, you'll be moving on.
I didn't even get a chance to read the first question.
I didn't even read it.
I have no idea what the puzzle says.
I'm sorry, Zach. It is incorrect. Should have read it like a freaking dingus.
Josh with 4 lines. You have to run back and push your button. You must run back.
If they were so strategic, why did I win 2 HOHs?
Janelle. Looks like Miss Piggy. That must be her after the weekend. Oh.
What's up, BBA house guest?
I'm hated.
Eric is such a dumbass.
You're so hot.